Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today's video is my favorite video series to do, and that is going to be my March favorites. It has been forever since I've done a beauty favorites video. Honestly, I think the last favorites video I did was way back in November, and I've tried a lot of new products since then. I know I haven't been doing a ton of videos on here because I just had a baby and I've been really busy with her. You would not believe how hard and time consuming it is keeping a tiny human alive. So yeah, mad props to all the mamas out there who do this every day, especially those of you guys with multiple children. I don't know how you guys do it. Y'all are my heroes. So anyways, I have a lot of products to share with you guys today. I have several favorites and a couple not so favorites. So without further ado, if you guys would like to see what my beauty faves were for the month of March, then just keep watching. Okay, starting with my first fave, this is the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. So I saw this at Target the other day, and when I say the other day, I mean like 3 months ago, and I was very curious because I've tried a few of e.l.f. skincare products from their new skincare line, and I've actually been pleasantly surprised. For the most part, I do get all my skincare from the drugstore, but I'm very skeptical when it comes to brands that focus more on makeup as opposed to skincare, and that's all I've known from e.l.f. is just, you know, makeup, cheap makeup. And some of their products are good. Some of them I've had a bad experience with. So for me, e.l.f. is kind of hit or miss, but I did really love this e.l.f. Moisturizer. I have normal skin, so I'm not sure how well this would work for someone with sensitive skin, but if you have normal skin, I would highly recommend you go out and test this. My next favorite, this will probably come as no surprise to those of you guys who follow a lot of beauty gurus here on YouTube. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation, and the shade I'm in is Golden Beige. Absolute favorite thing about this foundation, besides how awesome it is that it's only like $5. $5. Just think about that for a second. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. This is probably currently my favorite foundation ever. And I've tried a lot of foundations. This is better than any drugstore foundation. This is better than any high-end foundation that I've ever tried. I would actually compare this to the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. I love the consistency. It's not too watery, it's not too creamy. It applies like a dream. I like applying it with a beauty sponge, but you can also apply it with a brush. The coverage is medium coverage and it is buildable. The finish is really pretty. It's not too matte, but it is a very nice demi matte sort of finish. This has amazing wear. I can apply this early in the morning, and then at midnight it will still be on, and it still looks flawless, especially if you set it with some powder, and if you use setting spray, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about touching up. Next up is another foundation. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this product because there are a lot of things I love about it, but there are also some things that I don't like about it. So yes, it made my favorites list, but barely. This is the newer Tarte Shape Matte Foundation, and the shade that I have is Medium Sand, and here is what the product looks like. The applicator is just like the Shape Tape concealer. I'm not really a fan of applying my foundation that way. I kind of like the pump applicators. Those are my favorite. Another thing that I didn't particularly like about this foundation is the formula is exactly like its sister product, the Shape Tape Concealer. It sets very fast. It doesn't move around very well. So it was kind of a learning curve for me to figure out the right way to apply this foundation. I am wearing it today. So I will say, if you go out and get this, I would recommend that you apply it with a foundation brush. By the way, if you want to see my first impression / review for this product, I will have that video linked for you below. Next product is from e.l.f. This is their collaboration with the YouTuber Heart Defensor. If you're not subscribed to her channel, I highly recommend it. I love watching her videos. So here is what their collaboration compact looks like. It's a highlighter And as you can see, it's two different pans. I like to mix the colors because the one on the left, I think this one is called Coffee. It's a little bit too dark for me. And then the one on the right is called Cream, and it's a little bit too light for my taste. So I like to mix them together. And that is the highlighter that I'm wearing on my cheek right now. And again, I do mix them together. I really love this highlighter. e.l.f. is one of the cheapest brands you can find at the drugstore, but I found that the quality of this highlighter kind of compares to some high-end brands, so I would definitely recommend this. I think it was about $8. I ordered it from Ulta.com. I was very curious about this product and I ended up falling in love with it, so I definitely recommend this to you guys, especially if you don't want to go out and drop 40 bucks for a highlighter. This is going to be a great alternative. Moving on, I actually have a brush. I know I don't do a lot of brushes for my favorites. This is my first brush that I've tried from the brand Morphe, and this is their M441 Crease eyeshadow blending brush. This brush is so awesome. It has synthetic bristles and it's not too dense, but it's also not too flimsy. I guess you might say it's like the perfect tool for getting a nice tight crease application. Again, I did use it today, so I love using this tool. It makes applying my eyeshadow so easy and seamless. Another product from Morphe that I've absolutely fallen in love with, this is their Continuous Setting Mist Spray. So here is what the bottle looks like, and I will show you guys what the little nozzle looks like. As you can see, it is aerosol, and the fact that it's aerosol is what sold me on this product. This is hands down my favorite setting spray ever. I don't say that lightly because I have several favorite setting sprays that I really love, but yeah, this one takes the cake every time. I use this every single day. It applies so easily and so evenly, because with regular pump setting sprays, you know, it's kind of a gamble. Like some days it will apply really nice, and then some days it can be kind of blotchy in the application, which does ruin your makeup. But I've never had that problem with this aerosol spray from Morphe. I think this was $15 from Morphe's website, and I did have to pay for the shipping, but guys, it's worth it. And if you are going out to order it, I'm just gonna tell you now, order a backup, order 2, 3, 4, because you're gonna love this. Just trust me. Another product from Morphe is their Contour Beauty Sponge. Here's what it looks like. It is dirty because I literally just used this for the video I filmed right before this video. As you can see, it's more of an egg shape on top and has a little pointed tip, which I love for getting in my under eye area, really tight on the eye socket. And then on the other end, it's flat on both sides, and then it's this really sharp ridge, which is great if you are baking or contouring. I like to use this right under my cheekbone when I'm baking, and I just take a little bit of setting powder and I lightly tap that down, and it really gives you like really chiseled cheekbones. And the best part is it's only like $7, so it's way cheaper than the brand Beauty Blender, and it's pretty much just as good. Moving on, this is a liquid eyeliner pen from the brand Tarte, and this is their Kitten Eyeliners. So here is what it looks like, and I have to show you guys the cap. It's a little kitty cat. Isn't that adorable? So here's what it looks like. I'm always on the hunt for a new liquid eyeliner pen. I haven't really found a liquid eyeliner pen from the drugstore that I loved. I kind of liked the one from L'Oreal, but that just dries out so fast. So it kind of frustrates me if I have to go and buy a new liquid eyeliner pen every 3 weeks. You know, I'm basically spending the same amount of money when I can just go high end. Anyways, having said all of that, I've tried a lot of high-end liquid eyeliner pens. Some of my favorites are from Too Faced, Stila, and adding to that list is this one from Tarte. This makes applying my eyeliner so fast, so easy. It doesn't run everywhere. It dries down really nice. It's like a nice matte. I am wearing it on my eyes today, and it stays in place throughout the whole day. I don't have to worry about it going anywhere. And the formula is pretty much as close as you can come to being waterproof without actually being waterproof. Moving on to mascara, this is the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara, and here is what the tube looks like. This is actually a really old tube. I tried this out like right after it came out back in the fall, but I never had the opportunity to mention this on a favorites video yet, and I'm very impressed with this. I think it's only like $8, and it really does a job as far as lengthening and volumizing. It doesn't dry out too fast, the formula isn't too clumpy, and the brush makes application really easy and quick. Here's a quick close-up of the brush. As you can see, it's designed to give volume, and it really does. So this is a great drugstore mascara. Okay, moving on to my last favorites. This is a product from NYX. This is their matte finish setting spray. Here is what it looks like. So this setting spray would definitely be in my top 3 setting sprays. I love it that much. This is definitely my favorite setting spray from the drugstore. I believe it's only $10. It is definitely comparable to high-end setting sprays in my opinion. It worked really well for me. I absolutely love the formula. It does leave your skin nice and matte all day, and your makeup doesn't go anywhere at all. In this bottle, you get 2.03 fluid ounces. I know this product has been around forever, and I'm just now trying it out, but let me tell you guys, it's definitely worth the hype, and this is probably going to be your best bet for an affordable drugstore setting spray that gets the job done. Okay, that is the end of my March favorites. I do have a couple not so favorites, and I'm just gonna quickly mention why I don't like them. That way this video doesn't go on for an eternity. The first one is a product from NYX. This is their Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. Here is what the tube looks like. I was very disappointed with this product because I had heard a lot of good things about it, and I finally decided to try it out for myself. It didn't really do anything for my skin. It kind of just stayed on the top of my skin. I didn't feel like it made my foundation stay longer at all. It kind of gave this white cast over my skin, and it didn't really go away because I was expecting it to go away. I actually think it made my skin a little bit more greasy and oily towards the end of the day, and I usually don't have that problem. Oh, and also I think this was $15 from Ulta's website, and it's only 1 fluid ounce. That just wasn't worth it to me. I mean, there's a $3 primer from e.l.f. that is way better than this. So yeah, I was disappointed. Another NYX product, contrary to its name, was not worth the hype, is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. So this is actually newer. So I've been wearing this for about 6 weeks, and I'm really trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. The formula itself dried out really fast, and it just, every time I applied it to my lashes, it just left so many clumps, and I felt like I had to do 2 or 3 coats to get the volume, the level of volume that I wanted, as opposed to other mascaras that I used, and I got the volume in like 1 coat. So yeah, for me, this mascara was definitely a dud and definitely not worth the hype. Another mascara that was kind of a dud for me was from Maybelline. This is their Lash Sensational Mascara. One of the YouTubers I follow here on YouTube really liked this, so I decided to try it out for myself, and it didn't really lengthen my lashes, and it didn't really give me any volume. I will say that I did like the wand. So here's what the wand looks like. It's curved and it has short plastic bristles. So I did like how it applied, but it really didn't do anything for my lashes. I pretty much had to use like 5 coats of this to even give my lashes any length, any noticeable length and volume. So yeah, another dud. My last not so favorite is from Tarte. This is a part of their Tarte's lip paint line. This color in particular is Cheerleader. This one was actually a surprise to me because I've tried other lipsticks from the Tarte's lip paint line, and I really liked them, but for some reason I think it's this shade in particular, shade Cheerleader. It was not opaque. I had to put on like 3 coats to get that desired level of pigmentation. This did not wear well whatsoever. Like after 2 hours, there was already like a line of demarcation on my lips, and it just didn't hold up well to eating anything. Even like drinking from my water bottle, like it would come off, and it didn't come off like most liquid lipsticks would, kind of like smearing off. Like this would crumble, and like tiny little pieces and patches of it would come off, so it would leave my lips really spotty. So yeah, overall I was disappointed in this product, but I will say that other colors I've tried from this line I've been really impressed with. So I guess it just depends on the color. Different colors have different formulas, I don't know, but this one was definitely a disappointment for sure. And having said all of that, those were my March favorites and my not so favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave to see more videos like this, and I will see you in my next video. Have an awesome rest of the week, guys. Bye.